Hey guys, what's up? Alec back with the daily stock market. Crypto is down. We have a lot of stocks in the stock market down right now. Also, we've been shorting the market. Both of our puts are up 46%. And you can see this TQQ put is actually up $110. So if you want to learn how to make money while shorting the stock market at the same time and hedging yourself against inflation with puts in the stock market, go ahead and reach out to me on Instagram. But in this video, we're going to do rapid fire so we can go over at least 5 different stocks in the stock market to be shorting right now and maybe even some to be buying for long term. So let's just dive right into it. Before that, just smash a thumbs up on this video, subscribe with post notifications on, and share with a friend. So the first one up is Coinbase, down 8.5% today, plus an additional 0.275 after hours. $51 per share. Earlier this week, it was up to $62 per share. And just 3 months ago, this was a $200 per share stock. So it fell off a cliff just in the span of 3 months. 75% downward movement in 3 months is almost unheard of in the stock market. But this is a crypto stock. So these kind of stocks are really unprecedented. No one has seen an IPO or a new stock come to the stock market whose business model revolved 100% around cryptocurrency. And honestly, they probably IPO'd just at a bad time. The stock market has just been going down since November, ever since Coinbase peaked at around $328 per share. So my personal plan, I think under $50 per share is a good place to be buying for long-term dollar cost averaging in. If we scroll down, we can see the market cap is only $11 billion, which in my opinion is a pretty good deal for long term. The PE ratio is a 4.9, implying that it's extremely undervalued. And we can also see that the 52-week low is closer to $40 per share. So if you're a little bit more patient, we could see $40 per share again. We can also see $35 per share or lower. That's why dollar cost averaging in is going to be good for Coinbase, and I think they are headed down even lower than $50 per share, so being patient could pay off. Now the next one up that we'll talk about real quick is Nvidia, down to $159 per share, down 5% just on the day. And in the last 3 months, we kind of see the same situation as Coinbase, just down tremendous. Now Coinbase obviously brought that to a new level, down 75%. Nvidia is not too far behind though, down 42%. And this is a huge chip manufacturer, from its all-time high down 52%. So this is embarrassing for Nvidia, such a large company. Here you can see I'm down 26% on my position. We have a very small position, however, dollar cost averaging in very slowly. You can see I was only doing $5 per day, but I paused that now, waiting for more downward movements. Right now we're at a 52-week low on Nvidia, but I'm really looking for that 2 to 3-year low. So closer to $130, $120 per share. I'm going to be a lot more interested in Nvidia. I have price alerts set at those price points, so we'll be revisiting Nvidia when the time comes. We also see that the PE ratio is 45, which is fairly good for Nvidia, but still a little bit overvalued. So I still want to see that market cap drop another 10-20% for me to be inclined to pick up a lot of Nvidia shares all at once. However, dollar cost averaging in the 130s I think could be beneficial for long term. And I definitely want to do a deep dive on Nvidia in the future of the channel, so make sure you subscribe with post notifications on if you want to see a future Nvidia deep dive. Also comment below so I know that more people want to see that. I'll also make sure you subscribe with post notifications on, because we're also going to do a deep dive on SoFi in the future. But just to do a quick update here, down 6% on the day. In the last month, down 25%. What's happening to SoFi? We're going to dive into it. Down 38% in the last 3 months and 75% from all-time highs. SoFi is currently in free fall mode, so I'm being patient with them. I'm not even dollar cost averaging into them right now. I kind of want them to establish a bottom first. It really seems like that $5.25 is a bottom, but I have a feeling that SoFi could even go into the $4 range and the $3 range. So we will be revisiting SoFi around the $3 to $4 price range. And if you guys want updates on Bitcoin at 20,000, updates on Doge at 6 cents, Ethereum at 1100, Matic at 50 cents, Solana at 36 cents. Make sure you follow my only other Instagram, which is the Daily Cryptocurrency. I post updates weekly on all things cryptocurrency and NFT related, and we just did some breakdowns on Bitcoin pricing and Ethereum price action as well. Walgreens is also an interesting stock that's reporting earnings on Thursday. Remember, we shorted them in the close friends list. We're already up in that put, so if you find yourself behind the 8 ball on puts, go ahead and message me to get on my close friends list on Instagram to show when I'm buying, how much I'm buying, what options I'm buying, what puts I'm buying on individual stocks. During earnings season, we do a lot of puts on stocks coming up, so now could be a good time to join the market if you're looking to short it and make some money by shorting the market. So here we see Walgreens at $35, $34 per share. We see a support that was around 2 years ago in 2020. I think there's a good chance that Walgreens could actually revisit that. We see them down around 24%, and they've been forming this downward pattern. And recently, we've even seen them go ahead and follow this very closely. So that's why we are confident in taking the put out on the close friends list. So if you draw your support and resistant trend lines here, you can see that it is following this, and it is going to be hitting that one soon. So 1, 2, 3. This will be the 4th time it hits that support there, making it extremely weak. And there's a good chance that it could break below that support and head to those 5-year lows of $35 per share. Now, Walgreens is actually a good long-term stock to be holding. So once it hits $35 per share, $36 per share, which I think is definitely possible in something like Walgreens, at that point, we might be revisiting Walgreens and doing something like a dividend play, because they do a 4.5% dividend. So we're going to do later on this week, make sure you subscribe with post notifications on, because we're also going to do the best dividend stock. So if you've been waiting for a dividend video, that's coming out this week. Remember, Tesla and a lot of other companies are going to be reporting earnings in 2 to 3 weeks. So be prepared and start learning options now and shorting the market if you want to be prepared for that. A lot of companies are going to miss on earnings because of the slowdown in credit card spending that we've already been seeing. Tesla and other companies also seeing slower growth because of the shutdowns in China and Shanghai. So nobody knows what the numbers are going to be for Tesla, which is a bad thing if it is a mystery. We can finally see Tesla going below $650 per share and continuing to that $500 and $400 mark in the next couple weeks here and in the next 30 days. So be prepared for that. There's no guarantee what's going to happen. They can blow expectations out of the park and go up to $1,000 per share once again. But in my opinion, I think there's a good chance that Tesla will go below a 52-week low, which we haven't seen in a while. The lowest we've seen Tesla stock go anytime recently was around $628 per share. So it'll be really interesting to see if we can get Tesla in that $500 and $400 range, which I won't be hesitating and sitting on my hands at that point. What I'll be doing is buying many shares of Tesla, and I'll be dollar cost averaging it a little bit more aggressively also. So if you want to see exactly what I'm buying, when I'm buying, remember the close friends list is available. Just message me on Instagram. It's that easy. We now have over 1,500 students, 1,500 students. If you want to read some success stories, click on success number 5, and there's many stories to go through and read different success stories. And this is all just in the last week. Recently too. Are you missing out on the close friends list? We're continuing to make money while the market is going down. DM me to join. Here you can see this student was replying to the close friends list, just sold for $133 in profits. Another one at $194 in profit. Another one at $262 profits, over 62% gains. And even smaller accounts are welcome. Here you'll see a student took out only $100 option and it went up like 89%. and he made $100 just in a few days. Other than that, thank you guys for all the love and support you guys have been showing on the videos. Share this video with a friend if you think that they will find it helpful. Make sure you subscribe with post notifications on, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember, don't time the market, buy the market. Peace.